Hey everyone, my name is Cassie and today we're going to go on a quick little tour of everything that I made in the months of February and March. If you watched my January 2021 Everything I Made video, then you would have noticed that I've made a significantly smaller amount of clothing in the past 2 months than I did in that month alone. But that said, ride the waves of creativity and I'm still really happy with everything that I made. But before I go into it, if you like general DIY, sewing, making, and sustainable fashion, please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, like this video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What was your favorite piece? And without waiting any further, let us get into what I made. My first item is this jumpsuit that I made from scratch. It's out of this lovely cotton jacquard from Blackbird Fabrics. It has this like really awesome texture to it. It's got enough structure. I really like a more structured look in a jumpsuit, but it's still easy enough to pull on and off. It has no clasps, no buttons, no zippers. You just kind of pull it on and off. And it's got a fair amount of ease allowing me to do that, although the hips and the butt take a bit of wiggling in. I really love this. I self-drafted it from an existing jumpsuit, which I have and I love, and I wanted something similar but more simple. So this is what I made. It's going to be in heavy rotation, so I'm really excited about this, and I'm also just happy that I pulled it off. It was the first time I ever tried making something a little bit more complicated from scratch, and I'm really happy that I did. I also have a video on how I made it if you want to check that out. Next up, I have this Ilford jacket. If you've watched any of my other videos, and you would know that I've made 2 other Ilford jackets, so this is the 3rd one. Friday Pattern Company just came out with their updated version of the pattern as well as their sew along, so you can check that out if you would like. I'm really happy about how this turned out. It was a thrifted cotton canvas, which I got for I think like $5 at the thrift store, and I made a matching bucket hat as well as this jacket. It has these like really lovely like little snaps in this turquoise color. I'm really happy with how this piece turned out, and I can see myself getting better with each iteration of the Ilford jacket, so there will likely be more in the future from this pattern. I've made another video with this piece before, but I think it's super cute. I really love it. It's the Cielo top from Closet Core Patterns, and this is a really sweet little print that is actually a vintage tablecloth. So I turned this into a cute little shirt for me. I really like this one. Really pleased with how it turned out. All of the seams are quite lovely. They're all French seams, which is my first time doing a top entirely out of French seams. So it'll be strong. I've also put a little tag there. It'll be strong, and we didn't do French seams in the sleeves. We have to learn how to do that. But it'll be strong and it looks really pretty, and it'll wear nicely over the years. And yeah, I love the pattern, and I love that it's reusing a textile from the thrift store. Next up is this very comfy flannel. I don't know if you can tell how cozy it looks, but it's this really soft Robert Kaufman flannel from Riverside Fabrics. It's really cozy. I made this. I won't show the pattern because honestly it uses appropriative language in it, which I discovered after, and it also it's just not size inclusive, so I'm not going to show you what pattern it is. I can link you to a few others that I think would be good options instead of this, but I just wanted like a comfy house coat to throw on if it was feeling chilly, or something that could still be dressed up nice enough, could be dressed up and look nice enough if I were to wear it out and about. So that was the whole purpose behind this. And then lastly is this gingham top that used to be a bedsheet. I think it was a Pottery Barn bedsheet that I thrifted on a different day from the tablecloth shirt that I just showed you, but it is the same pattern. It's the Cielo top by Closet Core Patterns, and this was a modified version. So the first version I showed you was a modified version with the scrunchy sleeves. This one is the long sleeve version, but I added the puffy sleeves. And I really like how the puffy sleeves look. Wasn't sure originally about these sort of like origami style balloon sleeves, but it actually turned out quite nice. And even though it's a bit out of my comfort zone, it feels really summery and it's still really light. I love the gingham. It's wearing on me as I wear it more. And this one was a bit challenging for me with the neckline and a few other pieces, but the more I make this top, the more I just can't wait to add more, and every single one looks different and unique in their own way. So that's everything from me. Let me know what you thought, if you had any favorites. Is there anything on there that you want to make? Have you made any of those patterns before? I'd love to hear from you. Also, if there's any video requests that you want to see, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.